Thank you for joining me for this presentation of the Snap Creator framework. Today we're going to talk about Snap Creator 4.1 using debug mode. Let's look at the way to get additional information in Snap Creator 4.1. We'll refer to this as debug mode, but what you likely really want to do is find a way to get more information and insight as to what Snap Creator is doing. By default, every time you run Snap Creator, we're creating debug log files. The on-screen output is verbose level information, but the debug log information is also there. If you run Snap Creator via the command line, you can append --debug to the command to show the debug level information on screen. The information is still in the log file. This just allows you to see it real time. But there are other ways to get even more information. One way to get additional information is to run Snap Creator in the foreground. By default, Snap Creator scripts such as SC Agent and SC Server, as well as Windows services, start Snap Creator in the background. This means we're basically dependent on the logs to tell us what's going on. However, there are times when you may need more information. Running Snap Creator in the foreground allows you to see what Snap Creator is doing even when it's not writing log files. The commands mentioned below need to be run from subdirectories within Snap Creator's installation path. On Windows, you first need to stop any Snap Creator services and then start Snap Creator from the command line. The Snap Creator agent can be started by running scagent.bat start, while the Snap Creator server can be started by running scserver.bat start. These scripts are in the bin subdirectory of the Snap Creator install path. On the UNIX platforms, things are done a little differently. Stop Snap Creator processes by calling the appropriate scagent stop or scserver stop scripts that are within the bin subdirectory. From the same bin subdirectory, you can start the Snap Creator agent by calling the watchdog script, scwatchdog start. The watchdog will in turn start the Snap Creator agent, but it will happen in the foreground. For the Snap Creator server, you must change to the engine subdirectory. Within the engine subdirectory is the snapcreator.jar file. Start Snap Creator by calling java-jar snapcreator.jar. Let's look at how to use these debug options in Snap Creator. I'm currently logged onto the Snap Creator GUI. Every time Snap Creator performs an action, it keeps both output level logs as well as debug level logs. The console window shown on screen is the output level log. Debug logs are available from the job monitor or via the Reports Logs pane. If I click Reports then Logs, I can select a profile, a configuration file, and then a log type. I'll select the log type of debug. Now if I click in the Select Log File box, notice that the log names are configname.debug.date timestamp. If you select the log, the output will appear on screen. You can also choose to download the log file. These logs are definitely helpful and are very important to troubleshooting. If you prefer to run Snap Creator via the CLI, you can append any Snap Creator command with --debug. If you're not already using --verbose in your command, you will need to add this as well to get verbose level logging, as well as debug level logging. Here's an example of running a Snap Creator backup with the --debug option. However, there are occasions where information is not sent to log files. In these instances, we can get far more information by running the Snap Creator server and agent in the foreground. You would likely only need to run either the agent or the server in the foreground, but I'm going to show you how to do both. I'll start on Windows. First, stop any Snap Creator services that are running. I prefer to do this using the command line, but use any method that you like to stop the Snap Creator services. I'm going to run the command scstop Snap Creator server service and scstop Snap Creator agent service. I'll query to verify that the services are stopped. Now that the Snap Creator services are stopped, I will start the Snap Creator server in the foreground. I'll do this by changing to the bin directory inside the Snap Creator installation directory and run scserver.bat start. I'll open a new command line instance and change to the bin directory of the Snap Creator agent installation. To start the agent, run scagent start. Note that since both the Snap Creator server and agent are started via the command line, if the command line is closed, then the associated Snap Creator process stops. Now let's take a look at how this works on UNIX. The first thing I've done is stop both the Snap Creator server and agent. To start the Snap Creator server in the foreground, I'll change to the engine subdirectory of the Snap Creator server and run the command java-jar snapcreator.jar. Next, I'll switch to a different console window and change to the Snap Creator agent path to the bin subdirectory. To start the Snap Creator agent, I'll run the command scwatchdog start. The watchdog in turn will start the Snap Creator agent. Again, note that since both the agent and server are started via the console, If the console window is closed, the associated process stops. That completes this presentation of the Snap Creator 4.1 debug mode. For additional information about Snap Creator, visit the Snap Creator Developers Community at www.snapcreator.com or visit the Snap Creator Forum on NetApp Communities at www.netapp.com/snapcreator.